Joker, what QB should we draft this year? Kenny ain't it? Someone asked me that today. So my answer is going to be someone in like the 5th and 6th round to be a depth guy. That's going to be my answer for when we draft a quarterback.
Who's your QB2?
We could bring Mason back. We're definitely cutting Mitch. We got to clear the cap space.
I just like how y'all be like, we just going to bring Mason back. You think Mason going to come back again? If Mason don't get a chance to start this week,
I'd be fine. I'd be fine doing that, sure. If he wanted to come back, yeah, he could be QB2.
Kenny be missing time each year, though.
What?
Kenny missed time each year. So your number 2 actually matters, bro.
No, I'd be fine with Mason being a backup. I've said that many times. If Mason wanted to be a career backup here, I'm fine.
We keep saying it, but we don't have to keep seeing him. We about to see him. We're going to find out.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to see him. I want to see Kenny this week.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
You know, that's too early for me, man. I ain't on my draft yet, bro.
It's a cop-out.
I'm not on my draft yet, bro. I'm not on my draft yet, bro. You know that, man. Look, because unfortunately, this is the difference. If I say some people and I start talking about these names, they gonna be looking at me like, hey, man, you really like that dude? You really think he like that? Hey, man, you said it the other day, man. I heard you say it. And I'm like, bro, I just mentioned him, bro. I ain't.
All right, how about this one? Where are you at in terms of for percentage drafting a quarterback first round?
First round?
First round.
Where are we even sitting at pick-wise right now?
Mid. The usual. 15 or so. I don't know. 17, 18, 15.
First round? I would say 40%, but the right person would have to fall because where we're picking at. I'm not getting what I want. So I know if one of them drop, then cool. But more than likely, I'm not going to have the value that I want there. I'm thinking more second round.
So, okay. First 2 rounds, though, you're high percentage then.
I am, yeah. But to me, definitely more second round than first round. I feel like...
You don't want to build up the team.
Well, I said second round. The first round pick is the big pick. The second pick, I need something that I can at least feel is going to push it. Think Kyle Trask getting drafted in Tampa while Brady was there. We knew Kyle won't go be over Brady, but it was like, yo, if Brady goes down, maybe this is interesting enough. Maybe because we saw him have success at Florida. So to my mind, I'm like, I want something. When we drafted Mason Rudolph, before we knew anything about Mason NFL-wise, we felt good because we said Mason has a big arm and he threw for a lot of yards in college. I just want that feeling. I just wanted to be like, yo, it's a fresh, not it's been sitting on the shelf.
You're done with Mason?
I'm just only.
So you're all right. You're bringing in Tyrod and maybe drafting a guy then.
Because to me, this is the difference. I've already seen Mason multiple times in a situation similar to this when he had better variables at play for him, and it did not equate to the results that I was looking for. I know what he's about to walk out here into. No OC or new situation OC, pissed off young receiver who's getting some type of whatever's going on internally with the team. O-line all over the place right now versus a Bengals team that's feeling pretty good, pretty hot, and trying to come out here and, stomp our head in. That's what he about to walk into, man. So, yeah, man, I ain't,
You cut Mitch?
It's a money move. To me, I'm just like, I'd much rather spend it to my man, Tyrod. But I've already seen Tyrod in this situation have success multiple times now. So that's why I was going there. And he's young. Or not young, but he's quiet. Quiet, not a loud backup. I don't need a loud backup. I need something quiet, mature as heck, can teach everything he needs him to know, or at least everything that he can give him while he's at this stage. Because I'm like, Tyrod at this stage for Kenny still helps him. It's a certain stage where Tyrod can be able to help a dude this past, a certain spot. But right now, he can help a dude like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I look at it like that versus me having to get that dude in the second round. But if I don't get the Tyrod type, I'm like, yo, I'm going to get the second round cat. And I'm
okay. So where you pick the quarterback is
right. That's
dependent
what
on what we do in free agency with the quarterbacks.
Because if I got a Tyrod, I already feel like if he goes down,
I think we should have
my guy already there.
Backup, I think.
Like that's my mindset. Brissett. Right. Tyrod, Jacoby, any of them type of dude. Like I said, a Cousins is too loud. That's you're the starter. You're the guy.
Yeah.
If I take it in the first round, I still feel like, yo, this the guy. Second round, yo, he's available to push you. If I say it's open competition, it actually means something to you now. Whereas,
But you wouldn't do that if you brought in Tyrod.
correct,
You'd be
because
willing
it's
to
like,
go
yo,
later.
that's your leader. Mentor him, get my guy right, man. I'm bringing you in as my last chance to help this young guy develop. Because I've seen you walk into similar situations in Buffalo, in Cleveland, and in the way they were San Diego at the time before they moved to LA, right? Or no, that might have been the first year in LA.
Yeah.
But I've seen you in 3 different scenarios where you've had to come in and, number one, lead a franchise out the gutter to the postseason, Buffalo. Number 2, you went into a Cleveland situation where it was also bad, but then you had to help out with a young Baker and it worked out for him. All right. And then we saw you obviously go out there with LA. And in them 2 situations, your backup got hot once you got hurt. But I'm sure you being around helped them out. And in both instances, he never publicly voiced any type of discontent, any type of negative energy towards either one of them quarterbacks, Baker or Herbert. And we both knew the Herbert situation was janky as heck because of how he got. The doctor almost killed my man. Think about that, bro. But not once has he ever publicly had any type of ill will towards them cats, man. So I'm like, bro, I've seen you now in this exact thing. I need that here.
Oh, I don't mind
That's
that
how I looked
one.
at it, bro.
I don't mind that
Yeah.
little, I guess you could say, approach that you got there. I don't mind that.
Because I
Not
feel
a bad
like it's the
direction.
best of both worlds to me, man. I'm still going to get what I want in terms of I'm getting competition for Kenny. But at the same time, I'm not completely headshotting Kenny. I'm saying, bro, this is the candidate thing. Okay, we'll throw it a wash. Cool. The new dude is here now. All right, cool. Ain't nothing else, though. Ain't no other excuse. I don't care. Don't tell me nothing else. It's either results or you know what time we on, man. And that's kind of how I look at it. But I feel like if I go spend 30 on a quarterback, man, it ain't no debate no more.
No.
And I feel like I never get the chance to fully know if Kenny could have done it or not. And for me personally, I don't want to be like that.
You're still open.
But you already know how I've been about it. It's like I've moved off of, yo, I don't want to bring anybody in here to, you've heard what I said. I either want a nice vet that I feel like can come in here and push him. And if Kenny goes down or can't do it, this dude can still keep my team afloat. Or give me something in that second round, man.
That doesn't sound like a Kenny hater to me.
Well, I've been called a Kenny hater and a Kenny lover all like this year. I was a candidate. I think I was a Canada lover more than I've been a Canada hater.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've gotten that though too.
Yeah.
I've gotten that though too. But
Yeah, I'm always they always say I'm Coach T biased though, which I'm cool with that. That's fine. But they always hit me with that one. They be like, yo, you don't never get on Coach T. I be like, all right, if you say so, man.
yeah, I became a Canada Paul just for sure end of last year, and by being cool with bringing him back.
Yeah.
But then I fired him pretty quickly this
You
season.
did, though. You
I
fired
fired him pretty quickly. But then
Yeah.
after the bye, our offense did look better. I thought a lot of our miscues were due to players as opposed to Canada. But then we just hit the reverse on that Browns game as an offense and looked terrible. And I was like, yep, it's time.
Yeah.
And Tomlin listened.
Maybe
He
he
knew.
taps in. Maybe
He knew.
He might. I think he subscribed to us, bro.
He knew the vibes in the locker
I think he
room.
rocked with us, bro.
But maybe it wasn't all Canada. Well, we knew it wasn't all Canada, but I mean, these last 2.5 years with him,
It was a
the
mixed
offense
drink.
simply hasn't been good.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing Pickens stuff popping up.
If it's not this, it's that.